too hot because it's freezing outside. Gotta get my ass to Bali. I've gotta move to Bali because that's where all the fitness people go. Since it's so bright in here, that's what I'm talking about. These actually don't look too... Actually, like, what do you think? Do they actually look good on me? Put it in the comments. If not, then just whatever. Alright, in all seriousness, gentlemen, everything that you want is gonna come down to your mindset. And yeah, perhaps maybe you're thinking, sounds like fluff, sounds like woo-woo to me. But, I mean, for me, I have this saying that mindset is everything. So before you think about clicking away to go watch more pointless videos on YouTube, give me 1 sec here. I'm gonna show you exactly how you can hack into your mindset, how I've done it for myself in order to get to like the next level with your physique. And also you can apply this sort of general rule or these tips I'm gonna give you guys in all areas of your life. So yeah, if you focus on your mindset 100%, everything will become a little bit easier for you to achieve that next level in whatever area you're trying to find it in. Okay, so here's the first thing I'm gonna talk about. Here's the most important part. Optimism, baby. So when you're faced with challenges or uncertainty, don't just throw in the towel, my guys. But what I've also found is being realistic will also help me in the long run as well. So here's an example. If you want to put on 10 to 15 pounds of lean muscle in 1 month and maybe you're newer to the gym or whatever, like it's probably not going to happen. So you need to be a little bit realistic so that you don't gain some sort of false security within what you're trying to achieve. So when you're a little bit more realistic, I mean, for me, when it came down to putting on muscle, I have to be a little bit more realistic, but then also it gives me room to stick in the shit, I'm gonna say, and then also learn from mistakes and not trying to rush the process too fast. Being optimistic and how you show up every single day is also going to help you when it comes down to building your physique and getting to the next level. So you have to have that positive mindset, but you have to have like realistic expectations. So you just have to ultimately review your days, review your weeks, review your months, look at your food, look at your training, and just look at your thought process and your conscious effort, how you go throughout the day. And then that will help you pretty much get to that next level. Second point I would say is find a role model that has been through what you're going through right now. So if you're watching this video and you're like, hey man, you're cool. KP, you're cool. If that's me, cool. I mean, I was the shy, skinny ginger that I didn't have any confidence. I wasn't good with the ladies. And I had a lot of things, man. When I was younger, I had such crazy amount of anxiety, and still have anxiety to this day, but I'm learning and growing as a man. And so yeah, find someone that you can like almost just start to believe, like if you see yourself in them, that's what I'm trying to get to. The next thing I would say is develop your confidence. But if you don't have the confidence that you desire, sometimes having a lower confidence can be a good thing. So let me explain. So overall, you'll build more confidence by taking action, yes. But overall, you're just more prepared and you're more accepting to negative feedback and how you can progress from that feedback. Just aware of your weaknesses. So how are you going to get better if you know I can't improve, like I'm 100% good. How are you going to get better? Like, I mean, at the end of the day, there's probably some sort of a little bit of improvement that you can apply to get better and better week by week, month by month. And overall, having maybe a sense of lower self-confidence, you will work harder than the guy that has all the confidence. So for me, if I go into my third or fourth show here and I've won my last show first place overall, and I'm like, kind of like walk in the park, not taking everything seriously, and you're competing against me, you're probably going to focus on the smaller details and like really drive it home if I get too lazy. And so I've had people reach out to me on Instagram that compete in the same federation I'm in, and they're like, hey man, I'm coming for your title. I'm like, perfect, let's get it, let's go. Like, that motivates me. So your confidence will build. If you don't have that confidence now, that's okay, man. Like, you can still work your ass off, put in that action now, which will then create more confidence for you later down the road. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to say is just you have to avoid perfectionism. Honestly, like, it's good to put a fine amount of detail into something that you're doing, but I do think that perfectionism can be something where it's really as good as people think it can be, because it's almost like you're too worried about what other people are thinking. So it needs to be perfect. It needs to be perfect. And that's going to stop you from, getting better at what you're trying to get better at. So if we relate it to the gym, dude, like if you don't have the perfect form, I mean, over time you will get better. Like you have to practice that. Like I've been working out for 9 years, guys, and I'm still working on my squat. I'm still working on my bench path. I'm trying to work on this so I can get better and better and better. And just now, another 5 years from now, I'm gonna be like, holy shit, like I've learned a little bit more, which has helped me tremendously. So nothing's gonna be perfect. You can't expect it to be perfect, man. If you're always just expecting it to be perfect, then how the hell are you supposed to get better? Okay. This is my last thing here, okay, to help with your mindset. And this is pretty simple concept. I mean, you have to think about what life is going to be like when you build your dream physique or you get that girl or whatever you're doing. I mean, this is related to how I built my dream physique, but like I always just thought about it, and I wouldn't just think about it, but I would try to like, visualize it, like see it, taste, smell, like using all my senses that I could to picture what I would look like later, by focusing on my physique. So yeah, visualization is important, and I think this is such a huge, broad topic, but I think what has helped me in the past when it came down competing too, you might not be competing, but if you're building your dream physique, this is what's helped me. I remember my coach, like Moose, he would always be like, think about the feeling that it's going to be when you win, but also think about you doing all the work that needs to be done. Sometimes you're like, oh shit, there's a lot of work to be done. But when you picture yourself and visualizing yourself putting in a lot of effort, and that at the end of the day, you're like, shit, man, I put in a lot of effort. I feel good. That's the best feeling, man. Because now you're like, oh shit, it's going to take work to get there. And now I just have to visualize myself doing the work, doing everything I have to do. Then eventually I'll get there. By so much action, I will get there. All right, guys, so that's the end of the video. If you're watching this, awesome. At the end, sick. But I'm going to say one thing. I mentioned how important mindset is in the process of building your physique. Now, I have this video called Fast Muscle Growth Secrets Without Steroids up here. So you can click that video and you're going to find a lot more when it comes down to just outside of the mindset. So I'd recommend clicking it, checking it out, and let me know your thoughts. And it's probably like the one video that I put out too that really comes down to breaking down like a little bit more technicals, the technicality of building your dream physique. So check it out. Either way, that's it. That's me, KP. I'm done. Out. Peace out. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, share. See you later.